Sehr gerne, meine Damen und Herren, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Total War Rome Remastered. It has been a while since last time I attempted to upload a video for you guys. That was back in 2018, if I remember correctly. And it has been a very, very long time since then. Little bit of information for you guys, for me. Obviously, back in 2018, I was living in Germany at that time, 2018, 2019. Of course, I did a, hey, I'm back sort of video. Obviously, now I'm not doing that because I'm, you never know about what's the future's going to hold. And I have definitely grown as a in a personal sense since then. I'm no longer going to even attempt to do like scheduled updates, like scheduled videos, etc., like I was trying to do years ago. And now we're just going to be doing this as a free game, like, hey, this is when I have time to be able to do this. I have a lot going on in my personal life, but I wanted to return to YouTube for a couple of different reasons. One, I never really wanted to give up. Like, I was always drawn to doing gameplays. I'm personally kind of more of a completionist person. I have that kind of mentality. I like to have actual evidence, if you will, of me actually completing a game to 100%. And I've always wanted to have like the recording aspect of saying, hey, yes, I did this. This is something I achieved. I'm 27 right now. I'm just about to turn 28 next month. As of the time of recording this, it was June 19th, 2023. And I'll actually be turning 28 next month, July 16th. So with that one being said, thank you for you guys that actually stayed subscribed to the channel. I do appreciate it. I know, obviously, when you kind of dip out for a while, channels die, etc. And this is going to be another attempt of bringing the channel back. Of course, I changed the name from Germanic Gamer to Germanic-Texan as that kind of more, let's just say that's both my nationalities of being of Germanic heritage and, of course, being a native Texan. So, with that being said, I thought since the new Pharaoh Total War was going to be coming out, I think if I remember correctly, it's like August or October or sometime this year, I wanted to go into the Rome Remastered series for a couple of different reasons. One, Rome, of course, is that old nostalgia. I liked the original, but I wanted to play around with the remastered version for a little while because obviously updated graphics, updated UI. I know that the remastered version of Rome gets a lot of flack because of UI, unit orders, etc., pathfinding, and I've run into that especially, but I still want to give the remastered version a pretty good try, and I might be doing a parallel with the original Rome. We will see, as well as I have 2 other games, possibly 3, that I'm planning on doing a Let's Play with, and that will be a surprise for you guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy those videos when they come out. I'm going to be trying to get at least 2 videos per week made for y'all and go from there, as well as I have my history channel that I'm working with, as well as Instagram, work, etc. And of course, we all have to pay bills and, live, which is always a fun thing, nothing major. So anyway, guys, thank you all again for keeping subscribed. For those of you that subscribed after I kind of fell off the face of the earth, I do appreciate it. And let's go ahead and jump into it. I've been noticing that with Rome Remastered, it does have its issues, so especially in the lag department with the screens, etc. So there might be some edit cuts here and there. It may not always be 100%, but I will do my best to my ability to keep the game moving as much as I possibly can. Prior to trying to do this recording, I was running into a lot of lag issues, and it actually seriously screwed my computer up a little bit. And then after a fresh install of the game, verifying game files, etc., it seems to do a lot better now, but we'll obviously find out. And yeah, so alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and jump into a new game, and we're gonna be doing the Imperial campaign. And we're going to be playing as the Julii. Like I said, I might be doing kind of a adjacent campaign with the original Rome, since Pharaoh's going to be coming out, and I do plan on doing a Let's Play for Pharaoh. I like the Egyptian time period. It's not my favorite. As those of you that know me, I'm more of the medieval, especially with the era of German unification. So Prussia, the foundations of the German Empire, etc. But Rome is always a fun one. So we're going to be playing as the Julii. We're going to be playing on very hard difficulty on both campaign and battle difficulty, realistic governments, no battle time limits, blah, blah, blah. All right, so in Rome, tradition and history matter, especially the legends of the city's founding, and the Julii are a patrician family descendant from the followers of Romulus. The fates have not always been kind to the Julii. Their fortunes have waxed and waned so often that other powerful factions look down on these new men. Freshly arrived to wealth, power, and authority, the Julii have adjusted to the relations of power and influence, and have cultivated their popularity with the common people, the plebeians. For now, power lies with the Senate, but the Julii know that the plebs also have the voices that must be heard. This appointment puts the Julii at odds with other great families, and whether it pays off has yet to be seen. The Julii hold a common position in northern Italy, a commanding position in northern Italy, and so will be the vanguard at any struggle against the barbarians. And success in the north can be translated to political power in Rome. The mob always loves winners. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. As far as modifiers, the only one I have is population cost. And that just does the population cost recruitment variations based on unit size, graphic settings, as well as tied to the actual headcount of the units. And then the rest of that is going to be in the remastered stuff. Let's see, changes total war Rome. Cost recruitment is normal cost. Yeah, no. Let's not do that. So we're going to do casual for the Imperial campaign. The rest of it I'll leave alone. So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Gods. I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too. Even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
Yep, that lag definitely took a little while, so I'm glad I went ahead and put a cut in the recording from there. Not near as long as I've seen it be, but yeah, I've noticed that Rome Remastered definitely has some lag issues on the intro screen. Especially when you start up a campaign. I haven't noticed it near as bad when you load games, but yeah, it can definitely take a little while. But anyway, so with that being said, you know, details. Welcome to the Julii. My plan is pretty simple. I'm going to try to do this kind of historically speaking, quote unquote. Obviously, as with Julii, we are pretty close to the southern part of the Carpathian Mountains here. Not Carpathian, the Alps. There we go. Carpathian's a little bit further, but anyway, close enough. So we're on the southern part of the Alpine Mountains, and my plan is to knock out these 2 settlements and kind of just fortify the crap out of these ones and put standing armies. That way we can deal with any of the barbarian invasions that are going to be coming from the north, west, and east. As well, I will be planning on taking the island of Corsica and Sardinia. There we go. Man, sometimes I remember this one relatively well, but Sardinia is kind of like crap because you don't normally say it. Corsica, of course, with Napoleon. And then my other plan is to try to settle in the southern part of the Iberian Peninsula and get a stronghold here. Try to take over the entirety of the Iberian Peninsula up into the mountain range. And of course, by the time that we take Corsica and Sardinia, we'll have gotten into the Punic Wars, go ahead and establish a presence in North Africa. And then by the time that we have the Iberian Peninsula and at least the northern tips of Africa under our control, that will be the start of the Roman Civil War, which I will go up against the Senate, the Brutii, and the Scipii. And then by then, after I've at least secured a stronghold on the Italian peninsula, the entirety of the Italian mainland. Man, sorry, I cannot speak sometimes. I'll be, of course, pressing into Greece. I'll use my Iberian stronghold to press into Gallia, and then, of course, my North Africa in front. I'll be trying to just push east. Hopefully we can get Egypt and, of course, into the Middle East. So we're going to be kind of doing this a little weird, not 100% historical, as Rome kind of spreads. Jimmy Christmas, cannot speak today. As Rome spread, of course, west to east, we're going to be doing kind of west to east, just not through mainland Europe. We're going to be mostly doing it from the North African plain, and as we get more and more into the Roman Civil War. So, all right, well, guys, hopefully we have a good campaign. I'm looking forward to this, and let's get started. The first mission is assigned is take the settlement of Segestes. Pretty easy. I'm going to actually do this just a siege out, as, you know, why not? Don't really have to worry about actual army.
Imperator.
And we're going to let that army siege
Attack!
them out. Maintain siege, because if I remember correctly, it's just
Settlement under siege, sir.
Diplomat, let's go ahead and get trade rights with the Gauls, if that's possible.
I shall speak with them at once.
And I need my spy to come up here as well,
Yes,
so we can get eyes on both of these settlements. I don't plan on having the war with the Gauls going on very long. Literally my goal is to capture both of these and just fortify the actual crap out of them, because I don't want to expand really into the northern parts of Europe. Of course, running into the Germanic tribes, the Dacians, Sovita, so on and so forth. My goal is literally, as I said, Iberia, Corsica, Sardinia, North Africa, and then, of course, secure the Italian peninsula.
Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain.
And let's get... Now, as per the UI, I like what they did with the UI, but I have my own gripes personally, per se. Let's get some farms to boost our economy. I do like the UI. In fact, I think I will go ahead and do a parallel campaign, just so we can compare the two Julii factions, and we'll be kind of doing the same thing, parallel, the same type of script, or the same ideas that I have with this campaign. Recruitment, so we need to get some more Hastati. Come on, thank you, game.
Imperator.
Oops. I don't know what this wartime is. was like, hello. I mean, go back. So you have to literally do. I've played this enough to where I kind of like have an idea of how to get everything working, but I'm still kind of learning. I know this game came out 2 years ago, and I've played it, but not really played it. So I'm still kind of learning. I think for the most I got was pressing into like southern parts of Germania, and that was kind of just doing an easier campaign and just kind of saying, okay, you know, all right, cool, and I've seen what it is. Thank you, bye. Because, you know, life happens.
General!
All right, so spy, come on up.
Your Honor, on my
Goals, we need
Yes.
to talk.
I shall speak with them at once.
I'll give you trade rights, but I want map information. Thank you.
A most
I
generous
know you're gonna
proposal.
Attack me, probably, so...
Sir!
Already accepted that. Alright, so we got 1 unit of Astati. And let's go ahead and get a shrine to public happiness, public order. Let's get a public order. Get a population growth factor going on. And I can't do anything there right now. Because I know I'm most likely probably about to end up with war with the Gauls. If I remember correctly, Sardinia.
Ready
Yep.
to sail!
Because I think
Yes,
in the
Captain.
traditional Rome, this is rebel held. I don't remember if it's rebel held or if it's already Carthage held. Let's see, end of turn report. I do like the new kind of this feature because I wasn't really a major fan of getting all of the messages that you did with the original Rome, and especially with medieval, because I mean you could get a lot of messages in one go. And so I do like kind of the new feature that they have to where, you know, it's like it's more contained, more together. Okay.
Ambush!
533, 803. I think it's funny because the Gauls end up attacking you almost instantaneously. Balance of the forces evenly matched. Now, is this a ambush sort of ordeal, or what is this? Hide army details. Well, I guess since the Gauls are going to go ahead and attack us, we're going to go ahead and fight them. Because they're going for my main army. I should be able to fight this.
On my orders!
Alright, so that took a lot less time. Oh, crap. We are on a hill. I did not agree to this. This is an ambush. Light cavalry. So, let's see, light cavalry. Okay, so it is an ambush ordeal. Interesting.
Units!
Barbarian cav, infantry, warband, cavalry. I think personally, I think back here it's kind of a crappy ambush ordeal, but I think maybe if we can do here first, at least get rid of the cav.
General! Run!
Yes, so go ahead and oh, okay, I was like, wait, what?
General!
I thought I should be able to pause here. And I'm going to pull that unit there. Charge! If I do not get my general killed, that would not be a good thing. Alright. Got my general involved. Pull back now. Should be able to do this. Okay, cool. We got them to route. Go ahead and finish off that cav. The less I have to deal with, the better. Run! Kill them all. Okay. Fall back. Fall back. Yep, that broke that unit. Good deal. Rally. Rally! To me! To me! Alright, hold the general back. Good deal. So far, this is proving promising. Oh, are they actually retreating? Basically, like who knew two Hastati units could cause so much problems for a bunch of warband? Alright, they did. They rallied. Before they'd rally. You are more than welcome to go ahead and be causing problems for them. Probably not the best idea. Alright, they are definitely trying to withdraw. At this point. Not a fan of this engagement. Yes, got their general. This unit will definitely have to get some rest and recuperation, replenishment, but we got their general.
The gods be praised!
Oh, now he's dead.
The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Skirmish warband. Go ahead and get rid of that. Good deal. I should be able to crush the skirmisher unit. Please don't lose my general. I would not be happy about that. Alright, we'll go that way. You guys can take out that skirmisher unit. Charge! No Pila. I see. No Pila. Oh well. Yes, run for the hills, you barbarian filth.
The enemy army is in flight.
And continue the battle.
And drive
Just
them from the
speed up.
battlefield.
I want to kill as many of these unwashed barbarian filth as we can.
Attack quickly!
How dare you enter Italy unannounced? Unwelcomed.
Waiting for orders.
And
This is
that's
a
it.
moment of triumph
Good deal.
to savor.
Wow. All right. I did not figure. Well, I mean, I had hopes. 533 to 803, 782. There's only 21 guys remaining to 418. You didn't lose that much. Roman general, our general killed the most. That one Hastati unit, granted, they lost a lot more of their guys. All right.
Victory! Victory! This
All right,
land is
we've
Roman.
captured that settlement, so we're gonna go ahead and occupy it. These guys are gonna have to get a recruitment. They're gonna have to get replenished. So I
Imperator.
think. Now, do they go?
Orders.
How do I do this?
Imperator. Imperator.
I was a
General.
little confused. Auto sort, disband, construct, recruitment.
General. Sir.
I'm guessing I just send these guys back into their encampment. It's the only thing I can figure out.
Orders.
Or do they recruit over time? I guess they recruit over time. I guess we'll find out. We're at war with the Gauls. Okay. No, that's fine.
Orders. Sir. Sir. Sir.
I want to go ahead and pull these guys over to here. That way this army can go on up and capture up here, and then we'll create a secondary army to move up that way. Well, anyway, guys, that is going to be it for right now. Hopefully next episode we'll actually go ahead and capture both of these settlements. We'll be out of the intro stuff, and then we'll be planning for the invasion of Corsica and Sardinia, and probably setting off the First Punic War with Carthage, and then of course fortifying the crap out of our northern territories, as we have at least a somewhat idea of what is going on. As you can see, Gaul has a pretty good amount of territory. There we go. So as you can see, the Gauls have a pretty good amount of territory, as well as parts of the Iberian Peninsula. So we will be taking out the northern territories and getting our invasion of Iberia set up, and we'll be going along the coastline, going and invading Spain, capturing all of Spain, and then heading to the mountain ranges and prepare for our invasion of Gaul. And by then, hopefully, the war in North Africa will have been started with Carthage, so on and so forth. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. This is the Germanic-Texan signing out. See you next time, guys.